I made some really good clear-headed decisions this game, and I think you guys can learn from them. This will be a great example game because, as you can see, it was pretty close. My team, it looks like, was actually losing a bit. My Venge had a really hard lane, and mid lost by a little bit. I attribute a huge part of this game swinging in my team's favor to my decision, specifically in the early mid game. Actually, I was getting active on the pause one on the lifestealer in a very like calculated Yatoro way, and I'm really excited to share this stuff with you because it's some serious sauce, and I'm playing recently some of the most clear-headed that I've ever played, and I'm very aware of like what went right for me and why it went right this game. And guys, please listen to this if you want to keep seeing Dota content. Real quick, if you missed my big announcement video, I am partnering with Game Leap. Yes, that noob speed, and they're supporting all my Dota content, and they're allowing me to make more Dota content than ever, better Dota content than ever, and I'm playing Raid Shadow Legends now. And if you want to support me and keep seeing my Dota content, play Raid with me. So join the Krabby Raid clan. Click the link in the description and get 2 legendary champions and 3 epic champions, and this is like $200 worth of stuff, or like 6 to 12 months of free-to-play grinding. So my first major good decision was right here when I saw the Pangolier TP top. I know he's top. I am 100% without a doubt, guys, not going to TP here and help my team because Lifestealer without ult, just a glorified melee creep at this point in the game. I cannot give my team a lot of support right now, and it would take me a lot to like gate back bottom, and I'd be missing out on a lot of efficiency. I mean, maybe you can say if I TP'd here and like walked at this guy, he would die, maybe, but I have a much better option, and it's kind of given away on my mini map right now. It's 7 minutes. So, and I know Pango's gone. So I'm just going to shove this wave. And honestly, maybe I should have started walking over to this sooner. And if you don't know what it is by now, I'm going to go for the enemy wisdom rune. This is something that I think carries should try to do more often, especially if they're winning the lane like really hard. You can go around here or even like through the tower if you push the creep in and contest this, because if you get this, it's a really, really big deal. Obviously this game, this is me taking advantage of the Pango TP. He's not there, but I do identify that it's there. And honestly, I probably should have gone right now, but I kind of greeted out for the wave, but I didn't get punished for it. So my Invoker's on the same page as well. He's getting our rune, and I'm going to go sneak their rune to punish the Pango TP. And getting the wisdom runes, guys, getting double wisdom like this is really, really good. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that the win rate after you get 2 wisdom runes is like 60% or something like that. Just nothing else considered. And what it's going to do in particular is their supports are going to be in poverty. So this Warlock, I mean, he's really high level because they're owning top. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're pretty high level because they're just like killing everybody. A 2k lead at 7 minutes is actually like decent, but this is going to help our team a lot. My second good decision is right here. I'm going to pause the game and show you what's happening. There's a big fight happening top, right? So Lifestealer, he makes this concept really apparent because he has a lot of straightforward power with Gore Storm, with the facet that lets you get an ancient creep. And I just push the wave, right? That's also very important. I'm going to go back. I want you guys to watch me push the wave. So I'm definitely not going to show up to this before I push this wave. That's very important. You need to deal with the liability of the wave. I maybe even could have pushed this one, but it was into their tower, so it's good enough. What I'm doing is I see my Queen of Pain mid, right? And I'm kind of assuming he can TP if I show up because I'm going to show up with a lot of power, right, in an ancient creep. But I'm very aware that to make this play work, I'm going to need my Queen of Pain. But me in an ancient creep like this, plus my Queen of Pain with her ult, because this nuke, right, if I press R, it does damage based on the amount of HP this has. So it ends up being like a 600, 700 damage nuke or something. And at 9 minutes into the game, that's a lot. So I'm TPing here, and in the mic, guys, I'm communicating. I'm saying, Queen of Pain, can you come top? Like, I'm here and I'm strong. You can even see my ping on the minimap, like that I'm on the way. And guys, if my Queen of Pain did not come, I would not have done this. I definitely would not have. I would have left. That was a condition in my head when I was making this play, because I know that she's looking strong. I actually clicked on her. I remember this. I clicked on her. I saw that her ult was up and that she had full resources and that she was really strong. So she TPs. I mean, at this point, I know it's go time. And so I just killed the Warlock. I mean, look at that damage, guys. It's just crazy with this Gore Storm stuff. Guy just melts. I'm going to get the Prophet as well. And I know this whole time my Queen of Pain is on the way, right? I know that she was TPing. Look, she's here. So I would not have started this if Queen of Pain was not TPing, because I'm kind of baiting. And they don't expect the Queen of Pain to come, and she gets a nice ulti. And I end up surviving. And that was really good for my team. And then what do I do after, guys? What do I do after? I don't stick around, right? I TP back bottom. Back to my lane. Back to efficiency, right? I don't want to share this farm with my team. I just want to go back bottom. And again, the only reason I did that play is because my Queen of Pain was coming. And that play is just massive, guys. We killed 4 of the enemy team. And these tips, by the way, guys, about like showing up, it's not Gorestorm specific, right? You can apply this to basically any carry hero with the ability to contribute early. So it can be like Juggernaut with Omni Slash. It can be Ursa with Phase Boots and Enrage. These same principles of pushing the wave and then looking, not forcing things, but if the opportunity arises, capitalizing on it. This is what I'm trying to get across to you, and I hope you guys are receiving it. Now, my next good decision this game is to not try to defend this tower. What happens is after I TP back to my safe lane, the enemy brings a lot of people. This guy's not in roll, by the way. It's just a replay bug. I see the siege with the Warlock Golem. I'm not going to try to defend it. I have Infest, and so I'm nearby if my team wants to defend, but they don't. The Venge kind of just wants to farm, and Queen of Pain doesn't really have ulti, and she's not coming. But in the moment, just so you guys know, I didn't like think about that. I didn't like click on this guy or click on this guy. I just stick around in case they want to defend, because it's kind of up to them. It's not really up to me, but I will provide support if my team wants to defend this tower. I'm just not going to be like the guy leading the play, you know? And I know a lot of you are going to say like, oh, like my Queen of Pain would never listen to me. I repeat this a lot, but how you communicate and like what you're saying matters. I just need to bite the bullet and make the communication video already. But anyway, the important part is if Queen of Pain didn't TP here, I would not have done this, right? I would be bottom right now free farming. And that's also a good option. But I only did this because the conditions aligned. So if my Queen of Pain didn't listen to me, if Sex in the game didn't listen to me, no worries. We're just farming bottom. So if I would have tried to defend this tower right now, I definitely would have died. And that would have been very bad for my game. And then now, again, it's nothing crazy. The Pango's like raging a little bit, which is obviously good for us. Actually, I think that was a legit buyback. I don't even think that was a rage back because he like TP'd mid right after. Anyway, like I'm still chilling farming my Radiance. Like, no need to keep being super aggressive. I think the reason why I felt so good about this game is because I struck a really good balance of being aggressive and just farming, like if the play wasn't there. Now, for example, I was looking for a gate play top, but it didn't happen. So again, I'm not forcing it. Not forcing it. So I could look for a Gorestorm play mid, but it's honestly kind of hard because my tower is down. If my tower was up and I had control of this wave more, then I could just grab this ancient creep and like run mid. But again, like nothing looked great. Like the way that you want to do this, and this applies to showing up on any hero, not just Gorestorm Lifestealer, is you always want to show up like kind of late. You never really want to be like the first person in. I know I was here, but that was like a little bit different. So I was ready to connect if something happened mid, but again, I'm not forcing it, and that's fine. Like I'm still just farming down here. Okay, so now we're going for a play. So I see an opportunity here. I didn't like what was happening mid because kind of easier to die when you're mid than like on a side lane. Oh yeah, I saw the Prophet TP on my Venge, and now it's go time, like right now. So something else to note is I'm always like in a position where I can help. This is Gorestorm specific, but I'm always like trying to be near an ancient creep where I can help. And then I know that this is going to be a long skirmish. Like that's the other reason this is a good decision. So I see my Queen of Pain TPing in, and I'm also telling my team like through this ping, this like purple line, that I'm on the way. And I see the Invoker like start running. So, and I see the Tiny chasing, which is really good. So I know this guy's like super far, so I'm just going to go on him, and I'm just canceling his blink, and we're able to kill him, which is huge. And I went on him again because I knew that he's just super far from his team. He actually almost survived. That's crazy. But that's an absolutely massive kill for me as well. And I'm still behind Medusa. And then, again, after freaking it with the Gorestorm, just back bottom, right? Very stable. Very stable. And I know it might look obvious, but it's actually hard to play like this clean. So I don't want to stay top because my Queen of Pain is just going to farm there, and I can take this dangerous space bottom. The other thing about what's happening right now, and the reason why I picked Lifestealer in this game, is because I'm very aware that I am like ungankable right now. If I don't like mess up super bad, I can always press Rage and Infest. Like how do they go on me really? I can see roll coming. I can react to Golem. I mean, maybe I can't react to Golem, but they'll have a hard time like chain stunning me. Like, it's just hard. The execution from them needs to be perfect. It needs to be Golem from the fog into Tiny combo into roll, and then maybe I'll die. Maybe. Just being aware of that, like, just makes me play confident. Interestingly enough, like, allows mental room to think about, like, making plays like this if I just know that I can't be ganked. But so it's relevant, right? Picking Lifestealer in games, or picking carries in games where they're good. And that's another reason I just TP back bottom here. It's because I know I'm, like, pretty ungankable, right? If I don't mess up. And this here is me not messing up, right? Like they bring a lot of heroes, and I'm not like bodying up on the tower. I'm just hanging back a little bit. And I know it's very hard for them to kill me, but I can still die. But I just know that I'd have to step out of position. Okay, the last really good decision that I make is I'm aware of my Vengeful Spirit's Ags timing. And I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm not going on the enemy side of the map until this guy finishes his ags. So I know that's like a major timing for the Venge hero. And here the Pango kind of went into me, and I have Radiant, so I'm happy to like hit him and kill him. But I'm not doing anything too crazy, right? Like after that Pango kill, like I'm going backwards on purpose, right? I'm just pushing out the wave, being ungankable. I know that they can't kill me. And then once my Venge gets her ags timing, then I go ham squeezy. So again, I'm hitting this tower just because I know that they can't really kill me, but I'm not going to do too much here. I'm going to do too much when my Venge, now she has her ags. Now I step in their triangle, right, guys? This timing, me stepping in their triangle, very important, right? I'm not just thinking about my timing. Radiance is a good timing for Lifestealer. I'm thinking about my teammates' timing too. So now I step in their triangle, and let's see what happens from it. Good thing. So the Pango rolls on us. I'm able to cancel the tiny blink here. My team kills Dusa, which is huge. Then we get a Pango kill. So boom, I waited for my teammates' timing. I stepped up. Bender's on the same page, right? He's playing with his timing. And then we had a chemical reaction and synergized and good things happened. But yeah, those were just some good decisions I made this game. Hope you guys learned something from this. And these aren't just Lifestealer specific.